Discord, I think.
Gotcha.
Okay. So hello everybody. Welcome to the match 3 of the Bronze Tacos Nerfed League. And we have Legion versus Catastrophe. So your hosts today are myself and Rusty Birchface. So how you doing today?
Hello. I'm so good. I'm so excited to see how this game goes today. Um, I have some idea of how it's going to go down, but I also haven't played with a lot of these people, so like I said, I'm just excited to see how it all goes down.
Oh yeah, same. I think these are two really big teams. Ironically, Legion's one season one, and Catastrophe is the newest team. Like literally, they just joined what 4 weeks ago. So I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
pretty awesome to see how these both these teams end up turning out.
definitely.
So yeah, we're going on a few more people here. Legion and Catastrophe both have one, both coming in. So we got about 6 minutes till we start anyway. So
Yep.
what do you think so far, Birch, of like the matches that are going on so far and the future ones? Like who do you like so far and going into the future?
I okay. I really have a soft spot for Legion because they did win last time. Um, but I'm also really looking forward to seeing how Catastrophe plays out just because they are new. Obviously, I've played with Ledner. He was on Squad 32 with me last season, and I played with Kat, just on and off in scrims and grouping up with her and Rocky, but I haven't played with anybody else from Catastrophe.
Hmm.
So I'm curious to see how it all goes down. As far as the rest of the teams go, um, I don't really have any favorites just yet. I'm really I like the Horsemen. I think that they're going to do really well as well. Um, just because I've played with Tornado before and he was also on Squad 32. Um, so I've got kind of a bias towards them, I guess. Um, Another team that I'm kind of really looking at would be Rebel Squad, your team.
Hmm.
Um, just because I've played with you guys before and I've seen how you play, and you guys have stepped up a lot this season, as far as being less passive.
Oh yeah.
Um, so it's always exciting to see how teams grow season to season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think I really like is your team. I need healing. You guys swept in the preseason, and I'm really looking forward to Saturday's match against you and not your daddies because I think it's going to be really good.
You and me both. I'm both excited and anxious about it.
Oh yeah.
Um, just because I know how Jake plays and I know I've played with his team a little bit, but at the same time, I haven't played with them enough for me to say, like, this is how they're going to play and this is what we need to beat them.
Hmm.
So it's just, it's exciting. It's all exciting, but it's all nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's pretty crazy. Like I think all the teams in the league are like have their own skill sets. And I love how like I think it's just one thing I love about like the league and the teams and stuff. Like everybody's got their own play style, their own everything. It's not like you see. It's not like Overwatch League where it's just goats. Like legit, every team has a different comp, and I think that's awesome.
Right. And it's always nice to see teams that are willing to switch up to counter the enemy's composition. Um, so even if they do go goats, there's still the chance that they'll switch off to counter the enemy.
Hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think that today's match, like we talked about earlier, it's gonna be probably the biggest one so far, just because Legion was season one champs, and everybody's really looking forward to see how they're playing. Um, and
Absolutely.
and I think we got some viewers and some comments rolling in. So
Yep.
real quick,
We've got 100 bits from Cat.
oh nice, thank you, Kat.
Yeah.
And I know that, so a little bit about us, we're the Bronze Tacos. We have a Discord, we have Facebook, we have a whole bunch of fun stuff. We host scrims, talk about all things Overwatch, and the whole nine yards. And I'll mention a couple more times throughout the stream, but I'm sure our lovely mods will drop some links in the comments.
Oh, definitely.
So, Catastrophe has their person here. So Legion's just waiting
Okay.
on Arrow, and yeah, he's actually online, so I'll invite him now. And
Oh,
then once he gets online, we'll have another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll be getting ready.
sounds good. I'm liking the semi-matched career icons so far. Um,
Oh yeah.
not we've got the majority of them are matching, and then we've got a few that are kind of outliers.
Okay. So we might start 2 or 3 minutes late because Kat said somebody had a quick I had to go to the bathroom real quick before they started.
Okay.
So we'll probably start a couple minutes behind schedule.
Well, thank you, Rocky, for your 2-month resub with Twitch Prime.
So yeah, the first map we're gonna start on is Busan, then Hanamura, and then Hollywood. So who do you think is gonna win each map?
Ooh. So you said Busan, Hanamura, Hollywood?
Hmm.
I think Catastrophe is going to take Busan and Hollywood. I think Legion is going to take Hanamura.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something similar. I think Legion's gonna win the first map. Scatachi's gonna win the second,
Okay.
and then I think the last one's gonna go back to Legion.
Okay, so swapped. Okay. I'm going to take notes of this, Cole.
That's okay. You go for it. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. So yeah, a little bit of review to everybody. Once again, Legion has got their six in. Catastrophe got their six. Each one's got a sub on each side. I find it interesting that I know people can't play because of work or school, whatever. But Legion's second best player, or I say best player SR wise, probably. Um, Phantom is not in the lineup, and I'm wondering how much that's going to affect them because Phantom and Kengu are like the two biggest DPS duos in the league, I think. They are very versatile.
absolutely,
Versatile.
especially with.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're the most versatile in the league because they can both play like anybody. I think of them as the Prophet and Bird Ring of like Overwatch League. You can see them both playing Widow or both playing Tracer. It's just crazy.
Right. I haven't actually played against Kengu yet. I don't know why I haven't played against him, but I've definitely like Phantom. Every time we're playing, I'm like, you need to keep your eye on his sight lines because he can and will get you in the stupidest places that you don't think he's able to get you.
Hmm. And on the reverse side, I think Catastrophe has the best support lines in the league. Curie Star, and Dat Fat Cat Sat.
Yeah.
Both of them, I think they're the best supports in the duo in the league, because they've played together for so long and they're just really, really good. So it's gonna, I think, like both teams, their strongest points is Legion's strongest is DPS, Catastrophe is the um, supports, but Catastrophe's weakest, I think, is DPS, and only because like they're the two the two people, Sinful and Dr. Ladner. They both have like the least amount of time playing with them because Curry Star, Rince, Last Round, and Cat have all played together for months, and the other two had just joined up a few weeks ago, so they're kind of like new to the synergy.
Right. And Ladner is actually a former Zen main. He was a support on Squad 32. So when they said that he was running DPS, I was surprised. But since I've been playing with him in just like random quick plays, he'll join up on me sometimes.
Hmm.
He's definitely stepping up with DPS. So I
Yeah.
think his knowledge of supports will be a benefit to the team as far as like peeling and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But I'm still not sure how it's going to go with him as a support main playing DPS for the league.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that that'll definitely be interesting converting from like a Zen main support main to a DPS. That's a huge swing, especially like I mean I know Zen is you can still shoot in Discord, but still going from like a Zen healer all the time to a DPS is a drastic change you can't do overnight.
Absolutely.
So so
Ladner DPS stands for damage per second, I believe. I think that's what it means. Lord, I'm doing this on a live stream and I have no clue what DPS stands for.
so we're once again people were just we're starting a few minutes late. Somebody's I think has to do something real quick. So once the both the captains give me the okay, we're gonna head on in. So it should be a couple more minutes. Um, I do think that I'm still wondering if because I think Legion definitely has more synergy, and Catastrophe has not all but some more raw talent in terms of the support and some other positions. So I'm curious if who's gonna like win either the synergy or just the raw talent. So in terms of certain areas, I think this is gonna be just
Yeah.
super interesting, especially with Legion coming off season. They came off season one champs. They only played in one preseason game that I know of, and they played really good. They won two of the five maps, and they could have easily won the other three. So they're definitely playing really good. And their synergy is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's messed?
Definitely.
Okay, so Catastrophe's ready. So let me make sure Legion's ready, and then we'll head on
Okay.
in.
Sounds good.
Okay, okay, okay. They're both ready. So let me just check one little thing with the settings,
Okay.
and we're okay. We're good. We're gonna head on in. So map one to get Busan. I think this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see this because I mean we've been saying it all day, but it's just two big teams clashing, and these are two teams that could easily play each other in the playoffs like 3 months from now.
Definitely.
Okie dokie. Assemble your teams.
I never know which team is going to come out on what side.
So,
Never. I haven't figured this out yet.
so shout out to our viewers. Right now we got about 30 people and climbing actually by the minute. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. So let's see what we got starting out the gate here.
Okay, we've got Kengo on Tracer, Rose on Zarya, Akami on Lucio, Arrow on Moira, Dadbod on Genji, and Chaos on Rhine, which is expected.
So there's that Zen you were talking about with Ladner. So like that
Yep. Oh.
you called that to the
He's
T.
holding it against me now. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna bring the Zen out and I'm gonna wreck the whole team.
Right. So something else I didn't note at the very beginning, but Dadbod is a new person on Legion. So let's see how he plays.
Okay,
Oh,
we've
Ken
got
get
Rincewash pushing. Oh, Rincewash is out.
after Ladner gets picked off immediately. That's not good.
Looks like Legion has a good standing
Yeah.
right now.
They should take this point first.
Yes, they definitely should.
No?
Oh, Rincewash.
Yeah, they do.
There we go. Kuro's trying to go in. And then,
Oh, Kengu gets picked off.
oh, we've
That's
got the
big.
last Brown kind of flanking. I don't know if he's gonna make it though.
Yeah, I think this.
Oh, he took down Rose.
Yeah, this point's gonna should turn.
Yeah, it should definitely turn to Cat. There it goes, and Cat gets
Yep.
the res on Ladner. Yeah, they've got a full 6 now.
Yep. I think that if Kengu can keep on Ladner, because like a tracer against a Zen can be so deadly.
Oh, absolutely. Tracer is like, as a support main, my worst nightmare.
Now, alt-wise, it looks like both teams are about the same. Legion might have a little bit more here. Or actually, it's about the same. It's about the same.
Looks like Dadbot is trying to flank with Genji a little bit. Looks like he's just scouting.
It should be starting to push in.
Dadbot does not see Kengu behind him.
Ooh, Kami gets picked.
Kengu's definitely trying to focus Ladner down, but Cat's keeping an eye on Ladner.
Yeah, Brown's having his way right now.
Got a tire already.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Kengu, yep, there we go. Kengu finally got.
Yeah, Legion needs to back off and regroup. But Kengu's getting a lot of picks, but still, they need to regroup.
Yeah, they need to regroup. Cat keeps getting the res on pretty much everybody. They need to focus Cat down.
Yeah, Dadbot just went in by himself, and I'm watching him. He's gonna get punished. He's gonna die. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, his body goes flying into the train tracks. Legion needs to fully reset here.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they are. They're backing up. They're waiting for Dadbod, who is on his way.
Yeah, alts-wise, Legion's still gonna have a slight edge, but they're gonna have to touch soon. I'm looking for Kengu, because I'm anticipating
The
he's gonna
last
touch.
round looks like he's holding Blossom. He's waiting for them.
Genji Blade.
We get the bomb from Kure.
Oh my gosh.
Big bomb from Kure. Good job.
I thought Legion.
Oh my gosh.
I thought Legion was going to win that fight. That was pretty good.
That was very good on their end.
I saw that Dragon Blade get ripped, and you know all the alts from Legion, and they got what 2 or 3 picks, and then CATastrophe was able to come right back.
Yep, and all of that with no main shield tank per se.
Mm-hmm.
Just the Winston and the Diva, which can be deadly. I think people underestimate it a lot.
Yep, so Kengu is switching off of the Tracer going to Ashe, Dadbod switching off the Genji going to Hanzo, and then Arrow is switching back and forth between Lucia and looks like Namora. Interesting comps of both these teams.
Oh, definitely. Oh, we've got a Baptiste now.
Uh-oh. And Legion is going with that, they've done this a lot, have a lot of success with it, is double shields. They've ran that quite a bit, and it's worked in the past for them.
It's all about maintaining the balance between the shields and knowing which ones are up and down.
So Rince goes in.
Immediately dives the back line.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna
Big
lose
picks.
that fight.
Oh, chaos. Nope. Rose couldn't get out. Cat goes to Cap.
Yeah, CATastrophe's gonna take this. I'm curious how the so Era does switch off of the Baptiste and goes back to Zen, or goes to Zen. Let's see.
I really think Legion could benefit from like a Pharah or something.
Yeah, it just sucks. It's a little harder to run. It's a little harder to run far inside.
Right, but having that kind of vertical disruption, I think, would benefit them here.
So Dadbot got a good pick. It's 1-for-1 trade. That Reaper is having his way right now. Ooh, Kengu went to
Rincewash
May.
keeps diving the support. They need to take him out, him and Cat, because I haven't seen Cat die yet.
Cat's been back there by herself, but Dadbot gets another pick. Kami does go down.
I could see Legion winning this. They've got 2 picks already.
Yeah, they need to get
They got Cat down.
yeah, Chaos is gonna die maybe.
Noodles are coming in from Legion. They got Ladner. Last Brown is next. Ooh, Last Brown got.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna die here.
Rose. I don't think. Yeah, they're not gonna get this.
All right, so they are gonna have one more push here.
Yeah, Dadbot. I was gonna say Dadbot needs to get out, but he couldn't.
Yeah, Dadbot's been playing really good. They haven't found an answer to the last Brown's Reaper. I'm seeing him on the board a lot.
Yeah. They're gonna be pushing under. Yep, they're pushing under. Ooh,
Oh,
pin. Good pin.
yeah.
Huge pin from Chaos.
Alright, some picks coming both
Big
ways.
transcendence from Ladner, but Ladner goes down.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yep. Yep. And nobody can get there. So the Merce map does go
Yeah.
to Catastrophe. I'm a little surprised on that one. I thought Legion was going to come back and win. Probably got a curious bomb on that, yeah, right here. That was good.
This was a double? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I was convinced that Legion was going
And
to win
then
that
she
fight.
booped the Lucio off, yeah. It was good work from them.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Artie, for the 100 bits. Let's go Catastrophe.
Key. Back to the lobby. And we'll take a 5-minute break. So, pretty good match. I think obviously Catastrophe won. It went more on their way, but I think that Legion. I thought there's a bunch of fights I thought Legion was going to win, but I feel like they
Yeah.
couldn't find an answer to that Reaper.
I really, and I harp on this a lot. My team is probably tired of hearing it, but they need to focus the Mercy. Cat was absolutely wrecking it. She was keeping it behind. She was healing everybody, and then she was rezzing anybody that got killed, and there was nobody contesting her. I
Hmm.
think Dadbod finally got her once towards the end at Mech Base, but they need to focus her first because she's gonna keep the team up otherwise.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Like Cat was just, I mean, I don't even know she died. Well, I guess she did because they got wiped
She
once, but
died once at the end
yeah,
from Dadbot, and that was it.
yeah, they've just been like, I don't know. They haven't. I mean, Kengu's been really good at pressuring the supports, like in terms of the Zen, but he hasn't been able to get Cat yet.
Right.
And Cat's pretty sneaky with the Mercy Me. I mean, that's her bread and butter.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
for
same. It's everything that a Mercy Maid needs to do.
mhm,
It's just a matter of focusing her, getting her down, trying to at least isolate her from her team if possible.
mhm, yeah, absolutely. So the next map, once we get started in a few minutes, will be Hanamura. If I can find it, there we go. And
Oh my gosh, Okami is gonna make me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So 100 bits from Okami Jin. Thank
nice,
you for the 100 bits.
gracias. So for Catastrophe, Dr. Ladner is coming out, and Global Dragon is coming in. So and then also on the other side, uh, Rose is coming out, and then Solus is going to come in.
Okay,
So subs for
interesting.
both teams.
One thing that I did notice that was, I think, a big part of Catastrophe's ability to win there was Rince was constantly diving the backline,
Hmm.
and there wasn't a lot of peel to kind of help them. So
Yep.
they'd push the Zen away, I think, a few times, and then chase after them, and or they would kill the squishies pretty much immediately, and then they'd just dive right back out.
Hmm. Yeah, I I feel like both teams have like practiced going into this, and uh, Chaos is an excellent Rhine, and he had a lot of good pins, but when he had a lot of
Yeah,
good pins or going in, I didn't see the team get to him as fast as they probably should have. They probably got held up.
yeah.
Like I couldn't see both sides, but like I don't know. I feel like Chaos had a bunch of good pins, and they weren't able to like capitalize and rally around him.
Yeah. They weren't able to follow up as fast as probably needed at that point.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we'll take about another 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. So this second map, I, after seeing that first one, I don't know who to choose or who I think here. I think it's gonna go into overtime either way.
Okay.
Um, I'm curious if Curie is gonna play that diva. I mean, she played an excellent diva, but that really did surprise me, honestly. I thought she was gonna be on
Right,
support with
and
Cat.
with this being 2 CP now, I think they'll need a main shield tank, either Ryan or Orisa? I'm not sure who on that team, who on Catastrophe plays main tank though.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I think their team, obviously they have a bunch of support mains, so like a lot of them probably have to play out of their comfort zone, you know, to DPS, to tank, whatever it is. I know last round's a really good t off tank main, if I remember right. So I was a little surprised to see him on Reaper too. So a bunch of like um, picks out of their comfort zone for Catastrophe.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if they're going to keep the same sort of lineup or at least people in the same roles this time or if they're going to change things up.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, I totally missed that. Sorry, Rocky. Rocky gifted a tier 1 sub to Richard the Hard.
Nice, nice. So, okay, just making sure everything's good. Both teams messaged me, said they're ready, so we're gonna head on in.
Okay.
So, we're steadily climbing in viewers and comments. We got almost 40 viewers now. Comments are just riding
Wow.
in. So let's see how this goes. I think Catastrophe attacks first, if I remember right. I'm terrible
It
at knowing.
looks like
I'm
it.
terrible at knowing who's gonna attack first until like it comes up. So, and I'm curious if Curistar and Brown are gonna stay on the current role they're at. Like they killed it, but like it's still out of their comfort zone. So I'm curious if they're gonna stay with their roles.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so Catastrophe is gonna attack first. Okay. So Curistar does go to the off healers, and then Brown does go to the Zarya. I know he's a really good Zarya main. See, and on Legion, interesting. They have a Winston Orisa. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. That's an interesting combo.
Hmm.
And I'm actually not used to seeing Chaos on Orisa, so this will be fun.
Yeah, he's a really good Orisa too. I know with Orisa is like one of the less aggressive tanks. You know, you gotta play slow with her. So it looks like Catastrophe's coming around to that left, right, whatever you want to call it, by the car.
Oh,
Ooh,
they
Kangu gets a
broke.
big pick.
Okay. I can see why the Winston is handy, having that bubble for when the shield goes down.
Yeah, and you keep shooting, unlike the
Good lamp.
just big picks. So that's a solid hold on Leech's part.
That lamp by Solus really kind of held it right there.
So you can kind of see what they're doing. Chaos has his shield. When his goes down, arrows goes, and when an arrows goes down, they have the Baptistas like the emergency. So this is really, really, really cool to see how they're like defending this.
We've got Simple top right. Not sure
Oh,
where
Cure
we're
Star goes
going.
down immediately. Great pick. Great anti too.
Okay, they're definitely
Oh,
getting
Chaos.
that rim, but I don't know if they're going to be able to survive in there.
Yeah, they're surviving.
They can get Rinse Wash down. I think, yep, I think they're going to be able to get this.
Yeah.
Although they did get a big ante on, okay, they got a big ante on Chaos.
A little surprised that Cat threw that ult in there. I mean, she got 2 kills, but I feel like they already won that fight.
Yeah. I think they could have held it for the second point.
Hmm.
But I don't know if she knew that Chaos was going to die there.
True. So Chaos does go over from the Orisa to the Rhine.
Okay. Looks like they're going right side. Rinse Wash is pretty much alone right now. Okay,
Yeah.
his team is grouping up on him.
Ooh, Kenku's been really good
Big
about
pick
getting
on
first
Corey.
pick. Kenku gets another good pick.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to reset here.
Yeah. You lose 2 people, I mean, you're just going in and giving them alt charge. So ults wise, Legion definitely has an ult advantage right now. And honestly, Chaos would have his Orisa ult if he had stayed there, but it's probably a good move considering he's better probably at Rhine.
Definitely. For those who have just joined, CATastrophe won Busan. We are now on Hanamura with CATastrophe on attack.
Yep, Kengu gets another pick. Wow.
They're gonna
Hey,
have to work on keeping an eye on Pengu's sightlines.
yeah, I think
Um,
they're leaving their backline a bit exposed, and Kengu is just taking advantage of that completely. And look at Akami in the back. Look at Diana. He's pretty much being
yeah.
uncontested.
Cat is on the right side at the moment, or sorry, right defense side.
Now I will give Catastrophe
She's
credit.
far away from the rest of her team.
Who is it?
Cat?
Where's she at?
Oh, I think she was telling them to group up.
Okay.
She's trying to tell them that they need to push main rather than top.
I think
Big anti. I think, yeah. They weren't gonna get through that with that anti there.
yeah, but they did get a tick.
Okay. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Cause
We've got Dadbot holding top left.
what is it? Rince used his ult, and that prevented them from touching, so that they could at least get the first tick.
Okay.
And Curry Star does transfer from the Zen to the Baptiste, so that should help in not be able to get picked off because you can heal yourself and throw the field down.
Yeah.
But on the other side now, it looks like Catastrophe's gonna have a bunch of ults coming up.
I don't know about that damage orb from Cat.
Ooh, Chaos is a little by himself. He needs to watch out.
Yep, he's running back. Cat's pushing in. The rest of the team is not following her.
Look at Kengu, he's completely behind him. Right here, I'm smelling a grav.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cat
Ooh,
got
Cat
picked.
does go down.
The team definitely needed to follow up with her push.
Yeah, Rents is by himself. No, last round, sorry. So another good hold by Legion.
Yep.
It seems like Catastrophe's not being as aggressive as I thought. I think they're waiting for Legion to make a mistake, and that's really not happening.
I can't help but wonder if they're like trying to build up ults, but
I mean, I respect that.
know.
Well, if they're building an ult, that's great, but you need to get the kills. Wasting
exactly, and like
wasting 4 or 5 minutes to get these ults.
wasted.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Right, Cat wasted coalescence there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not her fault. The rest of the team just didn't follow up with it, so there was nobody to kind of follow her and drop down with her and push.
I have a feeling Graph Tire is about to come soon.
I could see.
Oh, Solus gets picked. That's good. They're gonna push on that.
Oh, Arrow goes in.
Arrow gets trapped though.
I don't know if he's big nano. Cat's trying to get away.
Now,
Yeah, Cat's getting out.
That was really good.
Question is, okay, Arrow knows she's on the right side. She has nowhere to go. Oh, she's going under again. She's going out left.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of there. I don't think they realized that. Oh, Chaos is gonna run right into her.
Okay. She almost got away. That was so close. That was a big stagger, though.
Yeah, that's huge. That's gonna put them probably to the last push. I think that 1 tick, or 1.5 ticks, I should say, is gonna come back to bite them a little bit, Legion, because like if they had just one of them had been on the point during that little fight when they held them, they would have had no ticks right now.
Definitely.
But
I'm really hoping to see Bob from Sinful soon.
well, Legion's gonna have 4 ults, and it looks like they're about to have 6. Oh, great!
Down main.
Great ults.
Big combo from Soldier and Baptiste.
Yeah, but doesn't
don't know if it really got anyone.
It doesn't really get the kills.
Deadbot still got 2 picks though.
Yeah. And Rents is about to go down.
Yeah, Rinse is on his own, or their own, sorry. They just jumped off.
Yeah,
Are
they
they
need to
gonna?
come back.
Okay.
But like
Cat
Legion,
once again on her own.
yeah, Legion has the close spawn, so even though like two of them died, they're gonna come right back. Yep, and this is gonna be crunch time for Catastrophe.
Yeah, they're gonna need to push now. I don't think they even have time for a regroup.
And keep in mind, Catastrophe had over 6 minutes to take this entire point, and it's now
Right.
about to be an
Legion
overtime.
has definitely put up a good hold here.
Oh yeah, I mean they could,
They're
like I
gonna have to
said,
push down main.
they could have full held them so far if it wasn't for just somebody being on that point. Here comes the dragon. Here comes the grab, maybe.
Got a touch. Okay, Bob's contesting. Big shield from Chaos. There goes pinning Bob. Bob got bubbled.
Yeah. Ooh. Now Legion does have spawn advantage. Remember.
Ooh.
Wow, Legion's able to hold this.
The
That
last
was.
round had the right idea. The last round got behind them and picked the supports, but they just
Mhm.
they couldn't handle
So,
it.
so I know the match isn't over so far, but like so far, I think last round was to Legion what Kengu is to Catastrophe. You know, does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Like the first map, Rince Brand was destroying them with Reaper, and this time Kengu was destroying them with that Ash. I mean, right there, I mean,
Yeah.
I know Bob probably did some of the work, but like he got I think 3 of the 4 kills, or 3 of the 6 kills.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, let's see how hard Legion can push it here because uh, if they're able to take this first point in the first like push or two, I think we're gonna try to snowball this really hard. Okay, let's see what we got here. Looks. Ooh, Global Dragon's probably gonna try to what's it called waterfall, whatever it's called, over the doorway with the sim turrets.
Oh,
Car
car
wash.
wash.
Yeah.
Neither of us could figure that
Yeah,
out.
I'm not a sim mate, so I forget half those terms. But shout out, we're a little over 40 viewers right now, over 150 comments. Thanks everybody.
Yay.
Okay. So,
I like the
chaos
thought
on
of waterfall though.
the Zarya, and then Era on the Winston. So I'm curious how this is gonna turn out.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, Rince tried getting a sneaky pin, but it didn't quite
Tried.
work out.
Ooh, good wall.
Good
See if they
wall.
can. Oh, Kengu does go down. I think Legion might lose this fight. Maybe not. The res comes out on Brown. That res is gonna be huge.
Yeah. Cat's gonna win this fight.
Kame got lucky that Brown was looking to his right, not his left.
Yeah.
Global Dragon does go down. Now the defender spawns are a lot further than the attackers, so
Right.
gonna take-
As long as they can get like 1 or 2 picks, they can push and know that they'll have the
Oh.
benefit of like a 4 to 6 fight.
Yep. Well, right now, yeah. Kengu's going that big. No mercy. That's
Nice, Kangu.
Chaos is getting burned by the.
They gotta get the last Brown down. Oh, last Brown is running.
Oh,
Gotta help
Kami's
him.
gonna get burned. Oh, my bad. I thought Rince is on point.
Last Brown. See, oh, kind of a waste to grab. There's nobody
I don't
there
know.
to
I don't know.
come out with it.
It's not
Okay. Wow.
That was
For them
not.
to not even get a tick,
I thought Legion easily won that fight.
that was a big hold by the last Brown.
Oh yeah. I think Chaos is trying to milk that grab, so then do grab dragons. So Era does switch over. Here we go. Shatter from behind. Maybe not Shatter. Oh, he had his shield up. Akami's getting aggressive. Akami got way too aggressive there.
Yeah. I don't know about those noodles. I don't think they were needed there.
Yeah.
I think they could have held for a Grab Dragon even.
Hmm. Oh, Mercy goes down. If Legion can get a quick regroup, that Mercy is
Yeah.
going to be huge. I mean, right now, Catastrophes only has Zen for heals.
Okay, Cat just respawned, so she's running back now.
Yep, and then Sinful went down as well.
Bob, do something.
Oh, where's Bob? Oh, that's a
Yeah,
unfortunate Bob. Oh, she's pushing Bob.
last round coming in clutch again. Wow.
My goodness.
Once again, another fight I thought Legion was going to win.
Right. The Bob was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, I think that was
Pingu had to kind of push him a little bit.
yeah, I don't think he meant for him to go into the wall.
No. Okay,
Or
they're
Dadbug.
trying to deal with Sinful. But, oh, good trade-off. I think.
Ooh, Arrow gets picked.
No. Oh, is Dadbot gonna get?
Yeah, it's not looking good for Legion.
No. Yes, it's kind of. I think they could do this if they get Cat down.
I don't know.
Cat doesn't
There's still,
go down,
there's
though.
still turrets on the point, and no one's getting those turrets.
Right. I think they got one of them. Here comes the tire.
Yeah,
Tire gets no one.
I mean, they're trying to stall.
Solus is trying to hold the point. But he goes down. Oh,
I mean, they're just stalling at this point. I don't think they can get it.
wow. Come on.
Yeah.
Chaos on the Diva just to try to get back faster.
Yeah, second map's going to go to Catastrophe.
They needed to get those turrets down.
Yeah.
40. Yeah, that's 200 bits.
Yeah, last Brown played really, really good there.
Yeah.
He saved probably two of their team fights that Legion should have won.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I hear a kitty.
She doesn't like me talking to people other than her. That was intense.
It
There
was.
were a few times where I really thought Legion was gonna have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, because like Legion would get like two picks, and then they would start moving in, and then it was two grabs, two clutch grabs that saved Catastrophe on that first point. Otherwise, Legion would have easily taken it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let me see.
And I think they definitely took to heart that they needed to get Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Because they definitely picked her more.
They did a lot better
Um,
at that.
yeah. I just don't think they were ready for the last round's Zarya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, switch the teams. All right, so for Catastrophe, I'll switch these names up. For Catastrophe, Dr. Ladder comes back in for Sinful, and Legion is not going to make any changes.
So that kind of ruins both of our predictions.
Yeah, still a little bit.
I absolutely think Legion can take Hollywood.
Oh,
Um,
heck yeah.
now that they know how the last Brown is.
Yeah, Last Brown is the big playmaker for Catastrophe, and you can see that now. You can play Zarya, you can play Reaper, you can play whatever. Okay. So Hollywood, if I can find it, there it is.
Oh,
There we go. All right.
they want Bibbles to cast. They want meows.
Do what?
My cat, Bibbles, they want her to cast.
Yes, get Bibbles. We need Bibbles.
Yes. What are you doing? She's too busy rolling around in her bed. Sorry guys, she's got prior engagements.
Alright, so for this next map, or Hollywood, yeah, I mean, even though, like, Catastrophe 1 and 2, like, Legion's been in every fight. I mean, the second map, they definitely played better than the first map, and it was a lot more even. Like I said, like, Legion could have easily won that. Like, even though they didn't take the first point and got a tick and a half, they could have, like I said, easily won it.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I think it's just a matter of making the right picks
Hmm.
and making sure that they keep an eye on alts. So there were a good amount of Zarya alts from the last round that really kind of clutched a fight for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, So once again, shout out to everybody. Anybody that doesn't know, we are the Bronze Tacos. We are a non-toxic 18 and older Discord. We have this wonderful league we do. We have scrims and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. I'm sure one of our lovely mods will drop a Discord links and details in the comments below. If you're interested, click up and join.
Oh,
So,
we got 100. Rocky, what? 149 bits from Rocky Top.
Rocky's in a good mood tonight.
He is. I don't know why 149. Oh, thank you, Nation. Nation posted the link to our Discord and our Facebook as well.
Nice.
For anybody who's new here, feel free to click on those links and check it out.
Right. So we'll get started in a few minutes. Legion, I guess, needs to. I don't know if they're making it subs or talking strats or something, but they said hold on. So once they give me the go ahead, we'll get started or do what we need to do. So actually, Solus is going to come back out and Rose is going to go back in.
Okay. So we've got swaps on both teams again.
Yep. Each round, each team is taking, or taking one person out, putting one person in.
Yep. There's some smack talk going down in the chat.
Between who?
Um, Hits tacos and vinyl.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we have a prediction from Seriously Yellow. She thinks CATastrophe is going to win the whole damn league.
We'll see. Everybody knows sports how you can win the first match big, but doesn't mean you can win all the rest.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So waiting on Legion and Catastrophe. Let me know they're ready, and then we'll head on in.
I'm curious to see if Chaos is gonna have a little more no shield only swing this time, but we'll see.
Okie dokie. Alright, so they're both teams ready. We're going to head on in. So, Legion is going to attack first here, since they
Okay.
attacked second last time.
Initiating match.
Okie dokie. So I'm curious what kind of comps both these teams are gonna run. So
Oh, we got Glob on on Torbjorn. So we've got Koroi on Zarya, Rincewash on Reinhardt, the last run on Soldier, Glob Dragon on Torb, Cat on Mercy, per usual, and Ladner on Zen.
yeah, I'm curious. I know Curious Star is playing Zarya, and Brown is usually the Zarya main, or was last time at least. So, Chaos on that signature Rhine, and a couple rows on Diva.
We've got Dadbot on Genji again.
Oh, Chaos almost got punished a little bit.
That was close. Yeah. Are they gonna go to try to go around behind?
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
I'm watching.
Or at least two of them are. Come on. There you go.
I'm watching last round. Look at the. He's looking for Gendio on top with the Ash. There they
Yeah.
are. They're fighting upstairs now. Globe Dragon's turret goes down. Rose gets out of mech.
Oh, yep, already out of mech. Oh, both Rhymes missed their pins.
I was gonna say there's so much fighting. I'm trying to figure out who's fighting who. Yeah, CATastrophe's gonna win this.
Pengu's gonna have to get out of there.
Huh?
Ooh, big pick. Oh, and she's getting the res.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna get punished.
Zarya's already on Kengu.
And Kenga got three. He got three picks. But
Stagger.
on these hybrid maps, the spawns are about the same. Mm.
If they can push while Cat is out, it'd be big.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
They
there's just no follow-up. They're not... Okay. Deadbot got out safely.
Oh, Kengu.
Yeah, Kengu's playing with fire here.
I'm smelling what's it? Nano blade.
Okay. They have Transcendence now. CATastrophe does.
Uh-oh.
Big lamp. That lamp helped a lot.
Yeah. I feel like they should have saved that Nano on Legion's part. They saved all their ults except the Nano.
Okay.
Meanwhile, CATastrophe did use all theirs.
I think if they do like a hammer bob,
Yeah, they're going to work something out. 'Cause Gengu's in the back by himself. Or not back, but like kind of.
we've got a Sombra now. Arrow.
Oh, Akami's gonna get picked. I think.
Oh boy. I don't know if that bomb was needed. They pretty much...
No, they haven't taken it yet. We've seen this before. Legion.
Gotta get that Brown down.
It's Curious.
Brown.
Curious Stars on the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Chaos is back in the mix. No shield, only swing. Big pick.
Yeah, I think they got
Gotta
it here.
get Cat on Moira. I didn't even notice she had switched to Moira.
I think she switched to try to get back
There we go.
faster.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but either way, Legion does get the first point, and with
Yep.
a little bit time to spare.
How long is this gonna take? May as well have tires on this thing.
Yeah, Chaos. CATastrophe doesn't have a lot of room for like high ground snipers per se.
Mm-hmm. Brown's back on the Reaper. And there's a Genji blade.
Pengu is on the bridge in the prime sniper spot. Oh, but they are not noticing the last Brown on Reaper behind them.
Yeah. Brown's gonna
That's
get.
stalling the payload. Legion has to get back to the payload. Oh,
Yeah, no, they need to back off at this point. They've lost a lot of people.
yeah, Arrow needs to get out.
Oh, can go.
Come on, get out, out.
Kengu plays a
Okay,
really
Chaos
aggressive.
is back.
Kengu plays a really aggressive. Oh.
Big.
Ooh. And they can
That
get
was
the.
a big.
Yeah, they're clean
Okay,
up
here it
here.
comes. Oh, nice big pick by Chaos.
Yeah, but it's
Can
not
they
gonna be
get
enough.
Kuri down low? Nope, Kuri still stays alive.
Yeah, so
They're
Dad.
gonna
So
have to do
Dad boss.
something about.
Dad just switched from to the Widow, so they're not
Okay.
gonna really be able to contest that Widow unless the Reaper gets back. I like this from Legion. You have two like long range shooters that they can't get unless you make them come to you. Brown's about to have an ult. Brown's about to ult on him.
Yep. Oh, they've spotted him. Diva's pushing him back. They've got to push though.
Mhm.
Brown
Yeah.
is still on the right side.
Brown.
Will the bomb get anything?
Oh.
Big pick.
Oh.
Okay, here comes Kengu's Bob.
Well, Bob goes down pretty fast.
And we've got the queso.
Okay, so Legion's gonna have to back off here and try to get one more hold or attack.
Ooh, Kengu got the dynamite on Orb.
Nice.
Chaos is trying to kind of hide away for now. Oh, but last round found him. Takes him down. I don't think they're gonna be able to get there in time.
I mean, they can touch, but that's about all they can do. Yeah.
And we've got the Transcendence from Vladimir.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
Chaos is ooh, big shatter.
Yeah, this is gonna be it.
That's unfortunate.
But I think that Legion can definitely hold him here.
Yeah, I think with the right comp and the right strategy, they could definitely hold them. I mean, they held them on the second point of Hanamura, and that's a hard point to contest. Oh, thank you, Rocky, for the 151 bits. I'm not going to repeat that statement because I don't believe in it.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So, I mean, obviously CATastrophe has been winning a lot of these fights, but Legion could very well hold them here and get this
Yes.
map win. They need to find an answer to that Reaper. That Reaper has been tearing them apart. Like a Brig or something.
Oh, a brick would be good to kind of help with the back line.
Hmm. Yeah, because Brown's going to stay with that Reaper. I've noticed what they've been doing with the Diva Winston. So what they do, the Diva Winston dive back, you get a Zen Orb, and then Cat usually goes with them. And as like everybody turns around to get Curie Star and Rinse like in their back line, that's when Brown and Global Drag come forward with all that damage. Because Reaper and Drunk got just so much damage. So if you have that
Yeah.
much damage at your backs, I mean, you're gonna die.
Okay, we've got Dadbod placing down a trap and a mine. It looks like it might have been spotted.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oh,
Oh, Cat knew.
Rinsquash gets trapped but throws down a bubble to protect himself.
I think this is the first time. Is this the first time they've had a Mercy for Legion?
Yes. The reses could be very big.
Hmm. Well, Arrow's already used hers.
They gotta get... Okay, they got the Junkrat in the corner. They gotta get the rest of them behind, though. They know that they're there. Chaos knows. Rincewash goes in. for Kengu. So Kengu gets out.
Chaos. Bad.
Rincewash is on Arrow now.
Yeah.
And they pick her.
Cat gets a pick. I think.
Rincewash with all of the picks.
I hate to say it, but
I
Chaos
gotta
had.
deal with him.
I hate to say it, but not that one there. But Chaos had a really bad charge. I think he intended to go into the wall, but he went off the entire like
Rincewash
payload.
out here. Tactical crouching on Chaos.
Objective lost.
This is gonna be rough. Once again, Rincewash proving that if you dive the supports, you're gonna win. 'Cause he has consistently been diving the back line.
Helden sterben nicht.
There, we've got an ult from Cat.
Dadbot goes down immediately. So does Global Dragon. Not looking good. Legion needs to do something here. And that's something.
Oh, big shatter.
But they can't capitalize off it.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Boris bomb got Arrow when I did not think it was going to be able to.
So that's gonna be it. The CATastrophe wins 3-0. So
Artie with the 100 bits tactical crouch, let's go.
yeah.
I didn't even see that shatter at the end there.
Yeah. Well, no, that was like that shatter there was on the first point when CATastrophe was
Oh
defending.
yeah, I just went at the end of the graph, sorry.
Okay. So we are gonna do an interview now. We're gonna get.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Kat, or I'm gonna ask Kat who wants to come over, and we're gonna see who wants to do an interview for a couple questions. So let me see who wants to come over and you think some questions. So anyway, so a recap. CATastrophe did win 3-0. Legion definitely could have won a bunch of the fights and a couple of maps. It definitely wasn't as one-sided as a 3-0 might sound because Legion really put up a really good fight. There's the kitty.
She's come to give her comments. Legion put up a really good fight there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So just waiting for Cat to give me something. Star and Cat are both going to come over. So
Oh,
let me-
nice.
I'm gonna pull them both over if I can.
I'm sorry about her, guys. She's very needy.
Okay, so I'm just waiting for them to join up.
Oh god, your breath stinks.
I have a feeling I know why they both want to come over and say something. Because there's a little, for anybody who doesn't know, there's a little bet between the 2 and 2, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So, oop. Hello. Can you guys hear us?
Did you... I don't know if they're in the voice chat yet.
Oh, no, it's because I gotta pull them over to spectators, that's why. I think. Maybe. There we go.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Jesus, I've been yanked through space.
Yeah. So first off, congratulations on the 3-0 victory, CATastrophe over Legion.
Thank you very much.
You guys played. You guys played really well. You guys. It was a 3-0, but it was definitely didn't seem like a 3-0 because Legion put up a lot of good fights.
Yeah.
So I guess okay.
No, you're the caster. You
Right.
asked the question.
So I guess my first question is, considering like I know you two and Brown and Rents have all played together, but how have you guys been able to like synergize so well considering it's only been a couple weeks? Because I know you guys have just pulled things together and you haven't really had as much time to practice as the other teams.
Star, do you want to take that question, or do you want me to take that question?
Sure. So basically, we kind of established that, like any team, communication is the key. So you gotta just kind of go, hey, we're together. We need somebody to shot call. So we basically pick a couple people to get on whatever target, and we just go for it. So it's a full-on dive.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed you guys were playing more divey. So I found it interesting that like you got like mostly you Star and like Brown were kind of playing out of your comfort zones in terms of like I know you play a lot of healers and I saw you on like Diva. So how did that translate? I guess like with your entire team of like people playing out of their comfort zones. Like I know Ladner played some Zen and he played off some Zen. Like I don't know. I guess the question is, how do you guys reacting? How are you guys playing with the out of your comfort zones?
I think.
Actually, I think you'd be surprised. If you go look at my profile,
Hmm.
I have 144 hours on Diva.
Oh, okay.
She was my first main.
Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
So,
And I think that's the same for all of our team. That like, I mean, there's tremendous depth on like all of my teammates. Like Jobin, of course, is like an amazing. Uh, Sorry, I can't
C-Flex?
think. Zarya main. But like you saw him flex onto DPS, and then Rents usually plays DPS when we play comp, but you saw him playing the Rhine. So just being, I'm so proud of all of them, like being able to flex on things that they don't normally play.
okay. So, Birch, you gonna ask one or two questions?
Yeah, I'm so curious how you guys chose the comps that you did. Was it based on map? Was it based on the comp that you thought Legion was going to run? Or was it planned ahead of time?
It was a little bit of both. Like we've been like scrimming and stuff and practicing these three maps for like a few weeks now. And
Okay.
man, am I sick of them. But it's so like we do well in Busan with like our dive. So like I definitely wanted to try and do that. And it also is like knowing a bit of Legion and like writing up a scouting report ahead of time and just like knowing what heroes they'll bring to the table. And I totally forgot to write down Kenny's Ash like murdered. I was like too worried about his tracer, and then he like, oh man, he killed me at
Bombed
least
us
5
with that
times.
Ash on
Yeah.
Hanamura. Man, that hurt.
I
Yeah.
messaged him in between maps. I'm like, stop! Like, this is really funny. So, props to like Legion for being amazing, and I know they're like a couple players down from like their normal
Usual
like
good comp.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like they were like super strong and scary, and oh my god, Kenny. So yeah.
So,
Yeah,
uh,
okay. I have to say, I admire his accuracy with that jump of Ash. Like, how the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
do you land? Oops. Did I, oops. Anyways, how the heck do you land on that stupid little beam right there? Like, I can't do it.
Man, he's so good.
Birch, you got any more questions?
Yeah, knowing how it went down tonight, is there anything you would have changed ahead of time, comp-wise, or changed in the match that you would have done differently?
Star, anything personal you would have done differently? You want to answer that?
I don't know. Like, I wasn't. I guess I needed to pay more attention to things. Sometimes they're just like, it's over here, and I'm like, wait, where?
I think I'm kind of glad with like what we chose. Ugh, in hindsight, I would have hid more from Kenny's Ash, but I think like everything we chose was great, and like everyone was working on all 4 cylinders and as a team, and I think we really came together in this match.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
I think we're about done with questions. You guys have any last comments?
Just want to say like thank you for my team for like being so wonderful and great. I'm super proud of you, and thank you to Legion for being a great team to go against.
Oh yeah.
Yes. GG Legion, and then like
GG.
fucking my CATastrophe team. I love every single fucking one of you, and you guys make the team work, dream work.
You guys better watch out, 'cause you might meet Legion again in the playoffs.
We just might. They'll bring it.
So, anyway, thanks for the interview, guys, and you guys played great. Once again, congratulations, and I'm not sure who you play next off the top of my head, but whoever it is, good luck.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Have a good night, guys.
Yep, have a good
You
night.
too.
Good
See ya.
night.
Bye.
See ya. Okay. So, wrapping up, I think overall that was a really good match. Catastrophe did win 3-0. Legion definitely had some strong points, even though they lost, and overall it was a good match. So, any closing remarks?
Definitely a good match to watch and to kind of see how this season is going to go with these two teams.
Yep. So, yeah, definitely both teams played well. I really think Legion's going to come back and rebound and really come back because, Kat said, Legion was missing I think one or two of their heavy hitters tonight. So I mean, we pretty much saw Legion fighting with not one arm behind their back, but with like I don't know, with one arm, like half an arm behind your back, whatever you want to call it. So they weren't at full strength tonight. Meanwhile, Catastrophe had all their players. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. So
Yeah.
anyways, thanks to everybody watching, and I hope you have a good night. See ya.